Attention all you fake-ass people, narcissistic assholes, backstabbing traitors, and users. Listen up. I've got a message for you, and it's not pretty. I've put up with your endless bullshit, your pathetic lies, and your manipulative games. You've taken my kindness for weakness, used me, and stabbed me in the back whenever it suited you. Well, fuck that, and fuck you too. I'm not your fucking doormat anymore. You can take your deceit, your betrayal, and your lies and shove them straight up your ass. I'm done with your toxic garbage, your fake-ass smiles, and your self-serving games. So here's my final message to all of you worthless pieces of shit. Fuck you. Fuck your fake-ass smiles. Fuck your two-faced bullshit. And fuck everything you stand for. I'm done with all your fucking bullshit, and you can kiss my fucking ass.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, man? New Breed 313 Sports and a 313 New Breed Real Talk, man. Back at it again, man. Doing another video, new video with my man, my boy Paul, a.k.a. Pandemic P, a.k.a. Paul A. Smith, however you want to call him. So, first and foremost, First and foremost, my nigga Paul, what's up, bro? What's going on?
Chilling, hanging in there, that's all you can do.
Yeah, for sure, man. Just gotta live every day like it's the greatest. So that's what you gotta do. But first off, man, we gonna talk about these NBA ratings. About the NBA. Some people say it's the best it's been. Some people say it's the worst ratings. In between, whatever. So, P, what you think about these NBA ratings, man? What you think about the NBA, and is it bad ratings, good ratings? What's your opinion about the NBA and the viewership, and what's the cause of it to be either bad ratings or good ratings?
Unless you want to sit through the whole entire evening going into the next day, watching your favorite basketball team just, in the words of Chris Tucker, a.k.a. Smokey, build a clubhouse with brick after brick after brick after brick after brick, shooting threes.
Yeah.
I guess the NBA is the best for you, not for me.
Absolutely.
You talking to a basketball person. I grew up watching NBA on CBS when it was the Magic versus Bird era.
Mm-hmm.
And then Akeem Olajuwon with Patrick Ewing, Charles Barkley, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Kemp, Payton, Clyde Drexler, Isaiah Thomas, Joe Dumars, Rodman, Lambeer, the Bad Boy Pistons, David Robinson, Oscar Robertson, Spud Webb, Dominique Wilkins. That was the start of what was the greatest era, not just for the 80s. The 80s, we knew it was an era, but for the 90s, it went to the next era because everybody was gunning for Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
They did not want Michael Jordan to win a championship.
Right.
And I know some will say, well, the Rockets won back-to-back with Jordan not there. Yeah, they won one championship with no Jordan, and they got lucky they didn't have to play Jordan in the NBA Finals. Because let me tell you something. Even when he came back rusty, Jordan was still dropping 30-something points per game.
Mm-hmm.
And he took a Bulls team to the playoffs where if Nick Anderson did not keep up and stole the ball from Jordan, The Bulls would have eliminated the Orlando Magic.
Mm-hmm.
You had Horace Grant, so what? You still couldn't stop Michael Jordan.
Right.
But the Rockets got lucky. They got that second championship with Clyde Drexler. And then once Jordan hit the gym, worked out, came back to the old Jordan, nobody was winning championships anymore. Ratings was at an all-time high. Me and you was just speaking on this. Back in the day, man, we used to play basketball like the world was coming to an end.
Absolutely.
You didn't care if your kids were starving. You didn't care if your wife was screaming out the window, get your ass in the house. Why are you out there playing ball with these grown ass niggas? You play ball and you and your friends playing ball like y'all was fighting for an NBA contract.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what it meant something.
Every weekend was pickup games.
That's what it meant something.
Teenagers, grown men was fighting for playing time. And you played until it was, man, it could be 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m. You still out there playing ball. It was crazy tournaments. Tournaments.
Yeah.
Tournaments.
You're right.
Tournaments. Your hood was like, oh my God, yo, I can't miss this. You had your hood DJ hooking up the DJ equipment, you know what I'm saying, with the extension cord and stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. Everybody enjoying themselves.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play an assortment of videos, and I'm playing an assortment of videos talk about the NBA ratings, and I wanna get your thoughts on them. So I'm gonna play an assortment of videos. So hold on.
All right.
Play this one first.
The NBA is having some serious ratings issues.
Yeah.
How would you fix the ratings?
You got to make the game more exciting. You know, people say a 4-point line, a 3-point dunk. I mean, there's a number of things that we can do to make the game more exciting. It's just a matter of fans being receptive to it and the NBA having the balls to actually try it. And not to mention, the NBA has a real bad habit of like forcing nationally televised games on us from teams that we don't want to see. There are so many teams in smaller markets that are really good right now that we never get to see on nationally televised TV, and that is an issue.
Do you think that the ratings are going to continue to fall, or do you think it's going to plateau?
I don't see a world where the NBA just becomes unwatched. I just think the NBA needs to pivot, and as much as we admire and respect what these older guys have done for the NBA, there's so many different guys out there that we could like be focusing our attention on rather than being like, here's LeBron doing another dunk for the 23rd year in a row.
Especially when you do have those young players that do have that marketability, that charisma, and the talent.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, SGA, Victor Wembanyama now. Like, there are just so many different guys. That's just to name a few.
I feel like the NBA is really trying to like force LeBron Lakers on us at all times.
Yeah, last year they won the cup and everyone cared about the cup. They rose a banner. LeBron was hyped on it. This year, LeBron didn't make it. Apparently, the cup doesn't matter now.
I know that they make a lot of the schedules like before the season starts. Like, why can't we adjust if all of the stars are out? Change it.
Last thing I'll say, I applaud the NBA because January 8th, it was supposed to be Knicks Raptors on national TV. They took that game off. They put in the Cavs and the Thunder in there. Two teams that are at top of their conference, maybe a finals preview. That right there, NBA, is a step in the right direction. Put on a game that we care about that actually has some stakes.
The NBA is having some.
Yeah. So I'm gonna play. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely keep playing some more videos. But shit, what you think about that video I just played, P?
You see, that's the problem.
What's the problem?
You want to Shaq, Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley for their opinion on why the game is boring, why the game is not exciting like it used to be.
Right.
You need to be taking pointers. No, you need to ask them how we can make the game better.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us what we need to do.
Right. Right.
Instead
Right.
of saying the older generation is the problem, that the game is getting, more worse, and it's not getting better. Like, I'm just going to do 100 with everybody. Until they, I can see the NBA going back to its glory days. I just,
Right.
you don't have a Michael Jordan anymore. You
Right.
don't have a Dennis Rodman anymore.
Right.
You don't have a Bad Boy Pistons squad anymore.
Right.
There's no more controversies. No more fights. Pitch fights.
Yeah.
And I know someone saying, so for the NBA to get better, fist fighting, getting each other's faces, cursing, carrying on, and drama. And my response is, fuck yeah. Why do you think the Bad Boy of the 80s and the 2000s was great entertainment?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Right.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
rivalries and everything. Yeah.
Brian LeBron, when he was with the Cavaliers, and he had to deal with the Bad Boy Pistons and the Boston Celtics, that was great basketball.
Yeah.
Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, when he played the Bulls, when he played the Pacers, it's just that was just good. That was rivalries. Now you don't really have that. Only rivalry you may have is shoot, what you got? The Heat and the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? What you got? The Lakers and Celtics or whatever.
And
it's not too many.
When he was with the Miami Heat, great rivalries.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Yeah, they had the Pacers, they had the Bulls, they had all these other teams, but you don't see that right now in this NBA.
And I don't give a fuck about how they living their lifestyle, what type of sneakers they buying,
right?
And what type of women?
Yeah, the sneakers is like $200, $300, $400 fucking dollars. Ain't nobody can't nobody afford that shit.
Well, let me take that back. You do have niggas in the hood.
Well, most people.
That be buying sneakers for 300,
well,
600,
most people.
900, 1500.
Well, nigga, I'm not spending my whole check on a pair of fucking shoes, bro. That's not.
I know you're not. You in the hood that would. Sir.
No, I know. Trust me, I know.
You will see them in Gucci, the Gucci store, Prada store, Louis Vuitton store, Dolce & Gabbana store, Fendi, and
right.
Any white label,
white,
whatever you never heard of. JC Penney's, I don't even mess with them anymore. That store used to be for working class black and Hispanics.
Yeah. I have someone that wants to join into the conversation.
Who's that?
DC1, what's going on, brother?
What's up, brothers?
What's going on, my brother?
What's going on, man? Long time, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's been a long time.
I know, man.
What's going on, brother? What's happening?
Not much, man. Been working like crazy, brother. Noman's
Ain't nothing
getting on
wrong
my
with that.
nerves, but other than that,
it happens, bro. It happens. As long as you keep doing your thing and you staying positive, that's all that matters, my brother.
That's right. That's right. P, what's up with you, brother?
He just asked how you doing, P.
Oh, sorry.
You idiot.
Nah, I'm just praying the Knicks don't lose to the Brooklyn Bricks. I'm straight.
Hey, listen. Listen. I'm sitting.
Shit.
Yeah, go ahead, D.
Listen, I'm listening to what P was talking about, man. He made some valid points on some things, but this NBA is not going to change, bro. It's more this gonna be more offensive driven, more entertainment than ever. And like you said, like Bree, you don't really see the rivalries like you see back
Mm-hmm.
in the day, man. You don't see that no more. Like you said, outside the Lakers and Celtics, that's a traditional rivalry. New York and Miami used to see that when in Pat Riley and Jeff Van Gundy days. You don't really see that no more, really. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you don't see those type of rivalries anymore. It's just the NBA not the same. Yeah, you can say the same thing for the NFL. It will NFL to some degree. You could say for a lot of you don't see the traditional rivalries anymore, man. You don't. The sport is just more entertainment based more now. And I love watching the game. I love the NBA, but it just it's just not the same anymore. That's what, at least with college, it's excitement, because you
Mm-hmm.
get teams, you got got the blue bloods out there, and then you turn around, you have teams, colleges come out of nowhere, what I'm saying, you ain't never heard of, especially when the
Mm-hmm.
tournament hits, you know,
Exactly.
with college football and college basketball, you just you you see those excitements. But you know, it just y'all both made very valid points on how the NBA is, man. But I want to say this to Pete: New York better get it. They better get a bench. They better get a bench
I agree.
because Thibodeau is still doing this, playing his starters out like crazy again, and it's gonna bite them in the playoffs again. And Thibodeau is going to end up costing his job.
Well, maybe that's a good thing. That he keeps doing the dumbass shit where the Knicks keep on or what? Just getting the second round and then you get
Mhm.
eliminated, or you get bounced out the first round. If the Knicks get out the first round, will Leon Rose get rid of Tom Thibodeau? No. But if it happens the second time, that's when you gotta say, okay, it needs to be a change. But I agree the Knicks need a bench. And it's funny because I was asking Steve yesterday, should the Knicks shop Mitchell Robinson? And we both agreed no team is going to take Mitchell Robinson unless you add a Jericho Sims or a TJ Warren that, you know, a team can say, yeah, we can use those guys. You know what I'm saying? Just cut off Mitchell Robinson.
Mhm.
He basically told me, let's see what Mitchell Robinson does when he comes back in February. If he's his old self and he gives you the blocks, the rim protection, and you put Towns on the four as far as no the three the power forward, and you put OG at the four. Knicks could make a serious run and be a threat. But even if you do that, Mitchell Robinson is an injury prone type athlete, and then you have Jalen Bronson. He gets hurt. Towns is getting hurt. OG, you already know his injury status. You know what I'm saying? So, but here's the thing too, and this is what Steve just was telling me. You have a bunch of athletes that's getting hurt out of nowhere. The Nets that the Knicks is playing right now, they are like 10 guys out with injuries, and they don't play 30 minutes per game. They don't play 40 minutes per game. That's the thing. All these athletes is getting hurt just to be getting hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you right.
Now,
Like,
another thing too I want to say too, and you're right, there's no more rivalries. Everybody want to be homies, kicking it. Yo, come to my party. It's gonna be some big booty hoes. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be playing golf and shit. This is why Michael Jordan and Kobe is the best ever. I don't care what they say about LeBron. They the best. Not just for what they did on that basketball court.
Come on, man.
And when the game was over, you will be lucky if they say a word to you. You'll be lucky if they gave you a what's up. They want to try to be your friend. Everybody want to be buddy. Everybody want to be Hollywood.
Exchange jerseys after the game.
Yeah. Here's another reason the NBA is losing ratings. And if I'm sexist for this, oh well. You got women calling the games and they don't know shit about no goddamn basketball. All they gotta do is show their thickness, pretty hair, and that will get people to watch, ESPN.
Stop talking about Joy Taylor like that, man. Stop talking about Joy Taylor like that, brother.
I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it above. And we gonna talk about Joy Taylor.
What you gonna talk about? Snitch Drews too?
Yeah. We gonna talk about them on another show.
Yeah. Go ahead, brother.
Oh God, looks like the Knicks gonna lose to the damn Nets. Jesus Christ. But anyway, bottom line is, man, I don't want to watch the NBA anymore. The only thing that's interesting is the jerseys. That's about it. The basketball jerseys and the basketball shorts. That's just it, man.
Yeah. And having fun in the arenas if you can have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Too much, P?
No. You right.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it makes sense, man. It makes sense. I mean, with some people talking about like, inside the NBA is the problem. Why NBA ratings is this or that? It's just like that's ridiculous. They ain't got nothing to even do with that. If anything, they bring in more ratings too.
Inside the NBA been around for years. The reason inside the NBA is one of the reasons why it still exists.
Yeah.
They bring and it's just so it's just sad that this season is the last season of inside the NBA on TNT. They all got all the guys they going over to what, ESPN?
Yeah, ESPN or ABC.
Man, and I'm so sick of this fucking shit. Why everybody gotta be under ESPN or Fox Sports 1? Why everybody can't be separate? I don't want to look at Molly's face every day. And he always be acting like his opinion matters and yours don't. He be asking to get his ass whooped.
Who's he say? That he ain't say nothing. He ain't say nothing. Paul was just saying like he tired of people. He tired of everybody going to ESPN and Fox Sports 1 and all of them. He want people to have their own platforms and stuff.
Well, nobody doesn't.
Because I'm hearing rumors Charles Barkley might join ESPN and probably Shaq as well.
They all joined them. They all going over.
No, I don't want them to. I want them because when they have their own platform, they can't be touched. When you gotta be under another corporate company, man, like ESPN is crazy boring.
Did he say it's crazy boring?
He said it's crazy boring. That's what he said.
Oh my God.
Yo, it's boring, man.
What you watch? CBS Sports Network or something?
I'm just saying it's boring because it's like you already know they besides football, everything is LeBron, Curry, repeat. LeBron, KD, Curry, repeat. LeBron, KD, Curry, repeat.
ESPN is bringing all the money. You're talking, you bring it inside the NBA over to ESPN, ABC, and Amazon pack. Come on now, you bringing that over? Because TNT and NBA they couldn't get a contract agreement together, and you bringing Shaq and them over there on inside the NBA over to ESPN and ABC. Man, come on, bro. Come on, man. That man, the ratings would be really off the roof.
Or as you put it, P, it'll be gigantor.
It'll be gigantor for them, not for me, man.
Oh
It's like
my
everybody,
god.
it's no more independency, man. I mean, even you
Nobody
told
doesn't watch. Nobody's not gonna sit up here and
be on
watch.
Ring of Honor now.
Nobody's not gonna sit up here and watch FS1.
When it comes to WWE, that's controlled by TKO. Of course, they have UFC, but now they got TNA. It's no more.
But everybody's going where the money is at, man. That's the thing. They going to where the money is.
And that's the reasons why this conversation is talked about. The NBA, well, the NFL still has us at the edge of our seats, thank God. Major League Baseball, hockey, gymnastics, with the ice skating and running the track, UFC, professional wrestling, even with hip hop doesn't have you at the edge of your seat anymore. Yeah. Some will say, so the Kendrick and Drake beat didn't have you at the edge of your seat. Not really. How many times we have to hear that annoying song that they not like us? Like, come on, man.
Okay. I mean,
back in the day, you had like 10, 20 anthems, maybe more for the summer. Going into the winter, you had lots of rap groups and rappers that was getting record deals.
mm-hmm.
You had youngins working with record companies on some intern stuff, putting up the posters, getting the clubs and stuff. Listen to your favorite songs on the radio stations and shit. None of that exists anymore.
I mean, times have changed now, man. I mean, you gotta evolve with what's going on, man. You gotta adapt. I mean, but you always got the option to do your own thing too. But it's always gonna be some kind of circumstances, even with that too. You just never know. I mean, not everybody has that responsibility to go on their own and go independent and do their own thing. I mean, everybody gonna need help in some kind of way. You know what I mean? So it's not gonna be easy.
Nope.
Yeah.
Just
Ain't gonna
saying.
be easy. It's not. But I want to ask P something, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see who. I'm trying to think. So P,
Yeah.
who is out in the NBA right now? Who you think is the biggest threat in the Western Conference and the Eastern Conference? Who you think the biggest threat that can make a playoff run or a deep playoff run? In the East, just name one team of each conference.
And it's not the Boston Celtics.
No.
Okay. All right. Out of the East, as much as I'm a Knicks fan, I'm gonna go with the Cleveland Cavs. I think the way they play, if they stay healthy and they continue to do what they're doing, they gonna, make they gonna make noise come playoff time and shock the world and make it to the NBA finals. As far as the West, I'll say that's a toss up. Anybody could make it. It sure as hell ain't gonna be those damn fakers. That's for sure. The fakers is not gonna make it.
I
Thank you
think
for
we all
saying
in
it.
agreement on that one.
Hmm.
You have the Grizzlies. Um, Nuggets might get back there because Westbrook, he playing like the old Westbrook, especially with Jokic. Okay, I said Grizzlies. I said the Nuggets. Maybe the Rockets. Maybe.
You
Um.
forgot the Thunder?
Oh yeah, I forget the Thunder. I think the Thunder might come out the West, but the Grizzlies, man, they on some next level shit. And then you have the Nuggets. Oh yeah, I forget the Bucks with Giannis and Lillard out in the East. Yeah, those teams for now.
I don't trust the Bucks. I don't trust the Bucks because Doc Rivers. That's all I gotta say.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bree, what about you?
Now, you think the Celtics will get back to the NBA Finals?
No,
Mm,
no.
okay. Okay.
So you
I,
think it's
I,
gonna be
I'm agree. I'm agree with
four
you. I think
other teams?
I agree with you. I think Cleveland's gonna get there.
Okay. All right. So Cavs versus Thunder.
I don't know if I'm. See, the West is so the
See, yo, you
Thunder.
see what I mean? You see what I mean? That's see. You can say Thunder, but those Nuggets. If
You got you got the
Westbrook continues to play like the old Westbrook, but a different type of Westbrook where he understands I can't have the triple double like mentality like I used to. I can't demand the ball anymore like I used to. But as long as I could get everybody involved, score about 15, 27 points, and I think Jamal Murray is coming off the bench and he's killing it. I think them Nuggets could give the Thunder hell.
yeah,
Suns, they done. Why
yeah.
broke up what they had that was special with Chris Paul? That was so stupid.
Well, you see why.
Yeah, I'm not. You had Cam Johnson, Makai Bridges. You had a squad. All right, you got embarrassed by the Mavericks. Keep running it back. Y'all, they was going to get back. No, you have to
You
break the
mean the
team
Bucks?
up.
You mean the Bucks?
You had to break the team up for a Bradley Bill. I knew when they made that trade, I was like, yeah, y'all fucked.
You talk
Yeah,
about the
Bill and
Suns.
yeah.
And Durant doesn't stay loyal. He's the type when he gets out of you, he want out.
The problem with the Phoenix Suns is they don't have a bench. That's the same with they almost the same as the New York Knicks. Don't have a bench. They top heavy starting lineup and don't have a bench outside of Tyus Jones. That's it. And the Phoenix Suns
Agreed.
are going to have this up and down, inconsistent season. They'll make the playoffs, even if they is a play-in team. They'll make it. They're not going that far. Tell you that much. Unless they make some drastic moves in the trade deadline, unless they shore up that bench. Otherwise, they just traded for Josh Okogie to Charlotte for what's his name
Yeah,
to
Nick
Phoenix.
Richards.
Yeah, they still need to shore up that.
Well, they can't make no drastic moves because they stuck with Bradley Bill's contract.
Yeah, he got that no trade clause.
Right, the no trade clause, which was dumb. So now you have to bench him because he's playing like a bum.
He just don't fit.
I would have kept him with the Wizards because he
Yeah,
knows no team wants him.
I hate to say this. I really hate to say this to UP. I think Bradley Beal would fit good with the New York Knicks.
No. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you dare. Don't you no. I'm in this goddamn debate, whatever, man. Don't ever bring that nigga around the Knicks, no. You already got ignorant fools saying
You'll have Spike Lee as an assistant coach.
It'd be a perfect time for Kevin Durant to be a New York Knicks. I don't want him there either.
Come on, you'll have Spike Lee as an assistant coach. Bring more seats, bring more asses to seats. Hey, listen, man. Hey.
No, I don't want no Bradley Beal with the New York Knicks. You want to go to Brooklyn Bricks? Hey, go right ahead.
Yeah, just get Bradley Beal, man. You just give up Josh Hart and Mitchell Robinson and a couple of draft picks.
No, thank you.
Give up a couple of draft picks, man. You know.
No, thank you. Give up a couple of draft picks for a Bradley. Okay.
You know. Give up Jericho Sims and Deuce McBride.
I'm gonna tell you this. I think New York is really missing Isaiah Hartenstein. They really miss him.
Mm-hmm.
They should not let him walk. New York had the money to resign him.
For more money. And then Mitchell Robinson was not going to be available. The Knicks had no choice but to make that trade with the Timberwolves, giving them Randall and Dante for Towns, which for the Timberwolves, you can see that they made, in the words of Smokey, a.k.a. Chris Tucker, was a stupid, dumb, motherfucking, ignorant decision. Because now it shows it was Towns that was part of the Timberwolves making the Western Conference Finals. Look at that squad now. Look at them. Now you got Woods before, when he had Towns, he was able to be himself and still get the ball to Towns, Reeds, and everybody. He got to do everything because you can't depend on Julius Randle. Randle deep down inside doesn't want to be there. Dante doesn't want to be there.
Well,
So the Knicks won that Towns trade.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, the Knicks.
They played great, but I agree they need a bench, and they need to change their head coach.
Yeah, Tom Thibodeau. I put it like this: if the New York Knicks get out of the first round or possibly the second round, then he done. He better at least get to the conference finals. He better at least get, even if he don't make the NBA finals, he better at least get to the conference finals. Or they gonna have a new, I know Leon Rose and probably don't want to let him go. But if Dolan says otherwise, ain't nothing Leon Rose can do.
Yep.
Oh yeah, of course. Of course.
Yeah.
New York need a new voice.
And I think it's going to get to that point. for you. That one better for you. If the Knicks get eliminated in the first round, when the playoffs start, that's when if I'm Leon Rose, you gotta say to yourself, okay, I gotta get this team, where they should be.
To the next level.
Right, to the next level. It's similar to what I was telling Steve about Doug Collins when he was coaching the Chicago Bulls. Yeah, they was getting to Eastern Conference Finals, but every time it was Game 7, they fell short of the bad boy Pistons. What did Jerry Krause did? He made a move and made Phil Jackson the head coach because the triangle made Jordan's game better, Pippen's game better, and made everybody's game better. And they ended up winning 6 championships. And Doug Collins made a mistake taking the lessons of Phil Jackson with Tex Winters. So, with that being said, Leon Rose going to have to get rid of Tom Thibodeau and get a head coach that's like a Boston Celtic head coach, Houston Rockets head coach that could not only focus on just the starting 5, but get the youth to be just as intimidated. Because I don't get Tom Thibodeau. You have all this young talent and you don't want to use them. So then why are you coaching?
He been doing the same thing when he was in
Yeah.
Minnesota. He did the same thing in some degree with Chicago. He's not going to change. That's what Thibodeau does. Thibodeau is going to wear his starters to the core. He's not going to play these young guys unless he has to play them. And then when he does play them, he don't play them a lot. So
Right.
and went to New York.
And listen, I agree 100% with everything you saying, man. Everything you saying, I agree with it. And I think at some point, Jalen Bronson, one of them going to say, yo, listen, man, I'm getting tired of always playing 30, 40, 50 minutes. I'm getting tired of turning purple and all types of colors, getting injured because of you. You got to go. And he can act like, you know what I'm saying, take it up to Leon Rose. Jalen Bronson is the franchise. Okay? They're not Bronson. They're not. Jalen Bronson's going to be a Knick for life.
Yeah.
Tom will go.
With the way the NBA is, you can't say somebody gonna be there for life because players nowadays they don't stay on teams.
I know, but when it comes to Jalen Bronson, you can see he has that Knick in him, the New York in him, and it's fit for him. I'm not saying nothing, but I'm shocked if Jalen Bronson's not a Knick. That's why if push comes to shove and Jalen Bronson say, I want you gone, you think that won't happen?
Yeah. Yeah. It could happen.
All right, next one.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen in this NBA. You never know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like I was saying, nobody would have thought that, Charles Barkley would have left Philly. Nobody thought Karl Malone was going to leave Utah.
No.
Now let me finish, bro. Let me finish.
Okay, sorry.
Let me finish. Nobody thought all these other players, Gary Payton was going to leave Seattle. Nobody thought, Westbrook was going to leave OKC, Durant, all them. LeBron leaving Cleveland. So these things happen. It happens. You're not going to find guys that's going to be like Kobe and Dirk and all them being on a team for 15, 20 years on the same team. That's unheard of in this NBA. That's unheard of really in any sport nowadays. Not just the NBA, but any sport.
Dave, I didn't interrupt, man. This is breaking
Yeah, but
news.
you
I know
interrupted.
you heard the WNBA got something going on where they're gonna be playing 3-on-3 every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, man. Gorgeous athletes, hair, titties, everything, bro.
You sound like a perv.
What did he say?
He said the WNBA is starting a 3-on-3 tournament kind of thing. Right, P?
Yeah, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They gonna have your Section 8 Nigel Hood chick Angela Reese in there. You know
Angel Reese.
Ain't whatever fuck how you pronounce. And it's funny, you
How
don't
you
but you
how
don't
you
have
messed that name up?
Clark on the bounce.
Wait. What'd you say, D?
How did he mess up Angel Reese name up? How you messed that up?
He always messed up names. RJ
How
Barrett.
you don't have Caitlin Clark as part of this 3-on-3? What is the beef with Caitlin Clark?
Maybe she don't want to be in it. You ever thought about that?
No, they don't want a part of it.
Maybe she don't want to be a part of it because she want to rest in the off season.
Nigga, if you got Reese playing, you gotta have Clark playing. That's how you get ratings.
Nah, bro. That don't mean that don't mean that, bro. It just means that just because one play don't mean the other gonna play.
Okay.
I mean, we'll see how it works.
Do you think that okay, I'm gonna ask your homie. Do you think the way they treating Caitlin Clark is gonna hurt them in the long run as far as viewership and ratings wise?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
That's it. We went
Long Caitlin Clark is box office in the WNBA. Think about it. You just seen what just happened.
Mm-hmm.
The WNBA arenas was not even before Caitlin Clark got there. Arenas for WNBA games was not packed unless it was WNBA finals games. Now, with Caitlin Clark being there and some degree Angel Reese, the two rivalries in the WNBA, now they, especially with Caitlin Clark, they they filling up seats, man, in arenas.
Yep.
Shit, hell, the Connecticut Sun and I forgot who they played against. They played in Boston at the TD Garden, and that was packed.
Mm-hmm.
The WNBA has evolved and getting a lot better. And Caitlin Clark, with her ability and her box office attraction to the game of the WNBA helps brings out more. People don't even talk about the Las Vegas Aces like that. Even though they was the two-time defending champions before, they did not win this time because New York Liberty won. Shout out to your New York Liberty, P. You know, get that time. But um, even then with the WNBA finals, New York Liberty and the Minnesota Lynx, the ratings was really good. Just imagine if Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever was in the WNBA finals. You can just imagine off the roof the WNBA. It have been talked about all the time on Sports Center, CBS Sports, FS1. Just
Yeah.
imagine her and Angel Reese go at it in the WNBA finals, like they went at it in the um, national championship game in college.
Yeah, it'd
That's
be crazy.
that's the reasons why they need a Caitlin Clark in this 3-on-3 that could boost the viewership
Not
for
necessarily.
the WNBA. Because I'm telling you right now, nobody's gonna give a shit about Angel Reese and these other females that's gonna be in this 3-on-3 tournament that they gonna have going on. No one's gonna care. You know why? Because you still got the NFL playoffs taking place. with the Chiefs versus the Bills. And Almighty God and your Son Christ Jesus, could you please, I'm begging you, please let the Chiefs lose to the Bills. I don't want to see ugly ass Taylor Swift, Travis
I knew this
Kelce,
was
and
coming.
I don't want to
I
see.
knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
I want the Bills versus the Eagles. Josh Allen versus Jalen Hurts. I want to see that. Now, moving on. They need to use Caitlin Clark as possible because even with all the twerking that Reese is doing, which is getting a lot of backlash, it's not. I mean, it's not going to make people watch. Then you got you have the NBA All-Star game coming up, which no one gonna give a fuck about. No one's gonna care about it. You have the Super Bowl coming up. Like, this is the time to use Caitlin Clark to get those ratings. They need to use like the NBA used Bird with Magic. That'd be the smart thing to do because you just said it. Reeves and Clark is going to be the new Bird and Magic. And they need to stop making it look like, oh, she's white. She's getting all this, attention and praise. Nah, we can't be having that. I'm telling you, if they fuck this up with Caitlin Clark, they ought to be done. Because, yeah, Liberty won the championship. They won. But here's the thing. You have very little people rocking Liberty jerseys. You don't even see young girls rocking Liberty jerseys.
Actually, you might see some that rocking Sabrina jerseys.
I don't see New Yorkers rocking Clark or Reeves.
It's Reese, not Reeves.
Reeves, whatever.
It's Reese.
Um,
Can't
Come
make
on,
this up.
they got people rocking Asia Wilson jerseys, and she plays for the Vegas.
Okay. Are you in Detroit or another city?
I'm in Detroit.
Okay, all right. I'll put money on everybody in your mama and people that you know is rocking K Cunningham, who you just mentioned.
What is P talking about?
K Cunningham. For the Pistons.
Everybody's rocking K Cunningham and Jaden Ivies.
Okay, and that's my point. When you got everybody in their mama rocking that shit, and when I mean rocking it, before the NBA started, they rocking it. Yeah,
I got a K Cunningham jersey on me right now.
I'm not being I don't see a lot of young girls. This is about down surpassing the men, right? Am I right?
It's let me ask you this: is everybody in New York rocking Carl Anthony Towns jersey?
Yup. They rocking Carl Anthony Towns. They rocking Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson and Carl Anthony Towns is the biggest jersey sellers if you're a New York Knicks. Any number trains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the alphabet ones. They rocking Knicks stuff.
Is they rocking? Is
More
New York?
Knicks jerseys than they do the Brooklyn Bricks.
I was just about to ask about the Brooklyn Bricks.
Nah, Brooklyn Bricks, I'm not saying they don't rock the jerseys, but this is how bad it is for the Brooklyn Bricks. Every time they have the Knicks coming to their arena, the Knicks take over the arena. You got more Knicks fans than Bricks fans.
They right up the street.
Right up the street, though. That's why.
Even when they had Durant,
Oh my God.
Knicks still got Madison Square Garden.
They up the street of
What you
quarters.
talked about? No one the record of it.
I mean, you go across the Brooklyn Bridge, you right there in Barclays
No, that's
Center.
a bullshit excuse. If you got Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, they were supposed to make, no, they were supposed to take over New York. Forget
They
New
would
York.
never take over. Brooklyn Nets would never take over the New York Knicks. New York Knicks are a tradition. You gotta remember. You remember Brooklyn came from Jersey when it was the Jersey Nets. Okay, even when New York Knicks would play the Jersey Nets, New York New York Knicks fans was go to Jersey games. Although New Jersey, they had good teams with Jason Kidd in those days,
Mm-hmm.
and they still couldn't. They would still never outdo the New York Knicks because of the tradition of the New York Knicks. It's the mecca of basketball. You should know that, P.
I do, but what I'm trying to say is, this is what I'm trying to say, man. Because when it comes to WNBA and what they did last year, I'm like, okay, so what? You still got young kids, maybe 10, no, like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, before they hit 13, rocking Knicks stuff. I'm not saying they ain't have on a Liberty jersey, but now they have the Knicks stuff.
Yeah.
But back to this debate over the viewership. Something has to happen, man. Watch what they do with the All-Star game. It's going to be the same old, same old. It's going to be
Listen,
boring.
listen. To be honest,
It's not going to have you the edge of your seat like the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, and a little bit of the 2010s. You know, I mean, I just listen. We need a Malice in the Palace. We do.
Oh my
We
God.
need some bad boy teams. Clothesline the hell out.
Bree, I'll be right back, bro. I'll be right back, man.
Take a break on that.
I'll be right back.
Oh God.
You leaving your
You
team.
can't have that. You can't have that. But
Have sex with a bunch of
this is
females
the
like
thing, though, bro.
doing.
You can't have that in today's NBA, man. The players are too soft.
We're going to continue to turn to shit.
Okay.
Look,
Then don't watch. Don't watch. Then don't watch and start your own league.
After Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond. Who else came with? Anthony Davis, Westbrook, James Harden. After they're gone, NBA in trouble.
We'll see.
Nah,
I mean, they still got Shea. They still got Luka. They still got guys like Trae Young and Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. Well, they still got Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, but
They got Yokes for a little bit.
What's like the WWE?
Man, you done made Daryl leave, man. You done made him leave, man. Damn.
Look at the WWE. Great talent, but it doesn't have that attitude factor like it did in the 90s.
Yeah.
And some of the 2000s.
Right.
People want to buy up the pay-per-views, save up money to go to the arenas, and you spilling beer with the fans cursing, popping into fist fights over Stone Cold, The Rock, Triple H, the Dudleys, Chris Benoit, Kurt Angle.
So, hey, I'm going to play some more of these videos, man. Say what you think. So hold on one second.
He was quoted after this Christmas Day game because there's a hot topic now is the state of the league. What's going on with the league, the low ratings, and everybody has their theory, right? Is it the style of the game? Is too many threes? And other people saying, well, people still watching. It's just segmented across social media. You got people watching on the illegal stream, so the interest is still there. There's another theory that the star power is lacking. Outside of Bron, KD, and Steph, you don't really have those compelling stars. What do you think?
It's yes, all of the above. It's a combination. It's not one thing. It's combination of everything you just mentioned. When I watch the NBA, it's almost like an all-star game, and that's not good. It's very light physicality. It gets good in playoff time, but during the season, you go to a game and it's almost like they're going through motions. You don't have that killer. The main problem is if I put all these players in a room and I give half of them 20 million, 50 million, 100 million, who's coming to work tomorrow? That, to me, is the real problem. When you look at the greats, Kevin Durant is one of the greats. He's making the most money. He's one of the highest paid players. All his endorsements, he'll be a billionaire for sure. But he's still showing up to work. And that is very rare. Because when you get money, especially in our culture, let's say in our communities, you become a boss. Once you become a boss, you ain't trying to work. Hey, you looking at the coach like you're broke. What could you tell me? That's the vibe. That's part of the culture.
Yeah. KD was quoted after this Christmas.
NBA ratings have tanked and hit an all-time low. Just 4.59 million people watched the NBA All-Star Game. It's a pinprick compared to the number who watched in, for instance, the Jordan era. And for people out there who say, well, sports have changed a lot since then. No. The audience for the Super Bowl has actually grown since the Jordan era in basketball. And what Adam Silver has done is spend all of the capital that the NBA had built up from the David Stern, Michael Jordan era. And now they have moved into a recession of the NBA audience. The NBA allowed its brand to be destroyed by going woke. That's the reality. That's the facts. NBA ratings
everything's up except the NBA, and the floor has fallen out of the ratings. Why? Tonight is the Emirates NBA Championship Cup. Giannis, SGA, zero buzz. They even put it in Vegas. The courts are all bright colors. Last year, the Championship Cup was big because LeBron was in it and the Lakers won it. They have not figured out what to do post-LeBron. So when Michael Jordan was huge and then left, they lost 50% of their ratings. Look it up. Because they embraced guys, Marbury, Iverson, the public didn't really like. Well, the guys now to embrace are unbelievable talents. Wemby, Jokic, they don't really want to be faces of the league. Our domestic product, because Adam Silver has marginalized college basketball, bad college basketball. Well, that's how you introduce American consumers to your players. That's why we all love the NFL, because we watch Baker Mayfield. You got to do something here. I've argued for a long time. I would make the three-point shot. I would have the arc go into the bench. I would eliminate the corner three. I'd move it out a foot. I think it's too easy. There's too many threes. I don't want to watch 44 threes. I want to see Ja Morant drive to the basket and dunk. I want to see Zion dunk and Edwards dunk. I want to see the athleticism. I don't want my most athletic guys pulling up from 28 feet. Everything's up except the.
So the ratings are down in the NBA, and Shaquille O'Neal thinks it has to do with the fact that, players are running the same play. It's a lot of three-point shooting. And I think there's so many other elements at play when we're talking about ratings in the NBA. There are so many streaming websites, and you can't even track how many people are watching your game. But also, right now is the time of year people are focused on the NFL. We also had a huge election take place. I think a lot of people were actually tuning into a lot of these different media outlets. Also, there was baseball going on. There's hockey going on. And I think people kind of know that players don't really take the season seriously until after the All-Star break. And I would also argue that, Christmas Day is kind of like the official start of the NBA season. There are just a lot more at play when it comes to ratings. That's more than just because NBA players are shooting more threes now. So the ratings are down in the NBA.
Okay, yeah, that's just a couple videos was playing and stuff. So, yeah, P, what you think about that?
Everything they was breaking down, that's the issue of the NBA. Me, you, your homie, your other homie's been saying the same thing, man. It's like It's like watching your nieces and nephews just throw the ball up just to, you know, enjoy one another.
Yeah.
And just, you know, pretend you're an NBA All-Star.
Right.
That's what they doing, man.
Right.
Come on, what happened? I miss the days of Rashard Lewis posting up, hitting the jump shot. Kevin Garnett posting up, hitting the jump shot. Patrick Ewing, Alonzo Mourning, Charles Barkley, Chris Webber posting up. Why is it that you get the rebound, you have to look for your teammate to hit a three?
Right.
You got centers shooting threes, power forward shooting threes, small forward shooting threes.
Exactly.
Back in the day, it was all. See, and I'm gonna give a perfect example of the Utah Jazz. Utah Jazz, John Starkin brings the ball up. He knows Karl Malone gotta set up. Get the ball to Karl Malone. Malone posts up, hits his jump shot. It can go in or not go in, but that's how it should have been.
Right. Right.
Or John Stockton sees Jeff Hornacek, Brian Russell, Austin Tag, Easley, Anderson open, get them the ball. Not this. Let me hit a three. My teammate hit a three.
Yep.
Then this person hit a three. But like your homie said, it's not going to change. Just like with WWE, it's not going to change. None of it's going to change.
I don't mean to cut you off, man, but I gotta address somebody real quick in this comment section.
Okay.
First I'm gonna say, what's up, Simply Deep? What's going on? Everybody else that's looking at this. Now, Blue, is it? I saw you made a comment saying nobody's watching this and you telling us to go to bed. Yeah, not gonna do that. I'm gonna still keep doing the video. So I don't know what else to tell you.
That means we're doing something right, because for his tampon pussy bitch ass to make a comment like that, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't say that. Paul said that, just to let you know.
And with no fuck, because see, this is the reasons why us black folks can't have our own platforms where we could share with others and we could get something going where we could do videos like this, talk about all types of topics, you know what I'm saying, and get the attention of corporate America where they doing what we tell them to do.
Right.
And we can make money off of this. You saying no one is watching this, go to sleep. But your dumb ass leaving that comment means it's something about me and Steve that got you feeling a certain way, man. If you don't like our videos and who we are, just unfriend us. Unfriend us, block us, move on with your life.
Yeah.
But I want to thank you for that comment, man, because my God, man, I mean, you really got that. You really got that tampon, you know what I'm saying, on you real hard, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good, though.
We
can't please everybody.
Right. God loves you, man.
We can't please everybody, man. We're gonna have people that like that like us. We're gonna have people that don't like us. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not gonna, the old me would have turned up, but now I'm looking forward. This is a new year. I don't have time to be arguing or going back and forth with somebody. I know P don't give a shit, but and that's why I commend him for that. But I'm to a point in my life to where, man, I don't have time to be arguing with people. I don't have time to be playing around and stuff like that. I'm a grown-ass man. I don't have time to be playing games with nobody or going back and forth with any man or any female at that. So, hey, if you make a comment like that, hey, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. I'ma still keep talking about what I'm gonna talk about. P is definitely gonna talk about what he's talking about, and we that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. No, it is what it is. But
All right, so
it's
Steve,
cool.
let's move on because we got to talk about Jim Jones, Cam, and Remy and Pat. It's like your homie said, the NBA is not going to get better. It's not.
Mm.
We could mention what's the problem, the issues with the NBA. It's going to stay the same because Adam Silver feels we getting the most fans. They spending money on merch. Okay, they supposed to do that. You fucking bald-headed dumbass. But if viewership is down, at some point, your corporate masters is going to say, Adam, you got to fix this motherfucking problem. You think that they're going to say, all right, leave it the way it is. It's not a big deal. No, it's going to be a problem because here's the other thing, too. That the NBA playoffs gets more exciting. Last year it wasn't.
Right.
I would say besides the Knicks playing, yes, it was exciting. You may have had 2, 3, 4, 5 teams that made excitement. Once it got to the NBA finals, that's when it turned into shit. And it will eventually because teams don't want to go to a 7 game anymore. Everything is, let's finish them off in 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Steve, am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's just, and that goes back to the competitiveness of the NBA. It's like it's not competitive. It's like
and once today's NBA athletes makes their 50, 100, 200 million, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I mean, you're not even the average player is not even going to play 70 games, 60 games. You know what I'm saying? But they making all this money for you to see them, and they might not even show up.
Yeah. Now, with college athletes, are they getting paid or no?
If they got NIL deals, yeah.
That's the reason why some of them is like, look, I don't have to play hard. I'm not saying they're not, but it's not like that. This is why I miss sports like back.
I think it's only like certain sports that only get paid because I don't think it's just every sport. I think it's probably certain ones like football, basketball, whatever. I think it might just be those. I don't think it's any more other ones.
Because back in the day, you wasn't collecting no damn checks.
If
you needed money from your family, they would have to send it to you. You
know
what I'm saying? You was only getting that room and board and everything covered in, your classes and that's it. But it made you focus on your basketball, your football. It made you play for a purpose because you wanted to get that contract and you want to get your family that nice house and get them out the hood.
Exactly.
But to end this discussion, the NBA ain't shit. I mean, the only reason I watch it is the Knicks. That's that. I hope it gets better, but just like the WWE, it's gonna basically it's all about money now. It's all about money. It's all about it's all about the MOA. That's it.
Yeah, that's how everything is, man. It's all about the money and what they done. And it's just a lot of these athletes just don't care about the sport anymore, and you can see that. I mean, you see them on the sidelines. You see, you just spent all this money to see guys like LeBron and KD and Anthony Edwards and all these guys, and then they don't even play. And now you just out hundreds of thousands of dollars hoping to see them play, and they don't even play. And another thing too, just to add to that, for some of y'all that think because you're buying a courtside seat that you think that you're privileged to get a signature from a player. That doesn't mean that. Just because you courtside don't mean that a player is going to come up to you and sign something. That's going to sign your jersey or sign your hat or whatever. I've seen a lot of these athletes like LaMelo Ball and a few other people that just said, fuck the kids, and I'm not signing. They can have a jersey right in front of them. They'd be like, man, get that out of my face. But at the same time, if an athlete doesn't want to sign, he just doesn't want to sign. You can't force them to sign something. And you can't let that get to you either. I've seen people that literally crying because they didn't get a signature from somebody. Or, oh man, I spent all this money to see them. I ain't even get a chance to see him get this or that. I was like, just because you spending hundreds and $1,000 for a courtside seat don't mean that you're going to meet LeBron, that you're going to meet Kevin Durant. If you just out of money, it is what it is. Just go for the experience. If I'm courtside, I'm going for the experience. Fuck if I get an autograph. If I do get one, cool. It is what it is. I'm going for the experience. You got the courtside seat. You taking pictures and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You get food and stuff like that. Like, I've been courtside to Piston games a couple times. It was great. Free, the free food comes with the seat and all that. Lovely. Hell, I would do it again this year. It's just great. I ain't getting no autos or nothing like that, but the experience alone was just nice. It was great. And I love that. I just love sports. As y'all can see throughout my Facebook and my social media, I be all over the place, taking pictures and doing all that. That's what I do. I love that. I love having fun. Anybody that don't like me having fun, fuck you. I don't give a shit. Keep hating them. And Pete feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how it is. With these ratings, man, it's going to be down because like we've been saying, there's no rivalries. All these players keep sitting down. You don't have players that's going to stay with a team for a long time. And then when you got guys like a LeBron and KD and Steph and all them, when they gone, who's going to be that new face? Is it going to be Wemby? Is it going to be Luka? Is it going to be SGA? Is it going to be all these guys? Can they carry the league? Because just like one of them videos said, when Jordan retired, 50% of that revenue in the NBA was gone. It was deaded. It lost a lot when Jordan retired because so many people like Jordan. Back even before then, Magic and Bird saved the NBA from the ratings. If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't have the NBA today. If it wasn't for Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, they saved the NBA in the 70s and 80s. That's just how it was because it was that bad. When certain players retired, they saved the league. As much as people don't like LeBron, he's still an attraction. But when he's gone, you're going to be like, damn, we missed LeBron. Just like in wrestling. John Cena retired. A lot of people going to miss John Cena. A lot of people going to miss Randy Orton. A lot of people going to miss all these guys because WWE is not the same. You know what I'm saying? But with the ratings, NBA is going down. And it has to go back up. Is it ever going to go back up? I don't know. As far as this season, I doubt it. Depending on who's in the playoffs or who's in the finals, Mike P was saying the All-Star game is going to be trash. Because the way the setup is and stuff like that, we already think Now, who would have thought that the 3-point shooting contest is more exciting than the dunk contest? Whoever thought we would have came to that conclusion? The slam dunk contest is just, it's almost a thing of the past, right? I can't even remember who even won it last year. I don't even remember. So that just tells you right there. It is what it is. Even with the All-Star game, you got all these guys shooting all these three-pointers. There's no defense. That's how it is in the NBA. There's no defense. That's another reason why the ratings is down. There's no defense. It's all offense. Everybody wants to shoot half-court threes. Everybody wants to, there's no mid-range. There's no guys going to the basket as much. Everybody want to shoot threes. Even these guys who can't shoot, they want to shoot threes. You got guys like Andre Drummond out here trying to shoot threes. Why? That's not even your game. They, for years, have been trying to take the center position out. But for guys like Jokic and Embiid, they trying to bring it right back. And that's a good thing. But we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens.
All right. Next topic. This is probably something similar to what we talking about. I mean, not as much, but something similar. This beef with Jim Jones and Killer Cam. This really depresses the fuck out of me, man.
Mm-hmm.
As a Harlem night, because I live in East Harlem.
Mm-hmm.
I see why when DJs like Funk Master Flex and others, when they shouting out boroughs like Brooklyn, the Bronx, Queens, they get crazy attention. Crazy attention. When it comes to Harlem, we get the middle finger, and this is a perfect example. Cameron, you know, when he first came up, he was under Notorious B.I.G. I just want people to know. Him and this guy Lance Rivera, they formed a record company called Entertainment, and it was going to be Cameron, Charlie Baltimore as the face of the company. Matter of fact, Big was going to be done with Bad Boy, and he was going to put his music through Entertainment. But it was supposed to be a commissioner album with him, Jay-Z, and I think maybe Lil Kim and T's, and I think one more artist. Big got murdered out in Cali. So then Lance Rivera was hoping with Cam could, you know, get Entertainment up there and maybe build it like a Loud Records, a Def Jam, a Rockefeller, and other companies. Cam's first album, Confessions of Fire, it was all right, but it wasn't all that. I mean, I know people remember that Horse and Carrot song. He did it with Mace. And was started the beef with Mace and Cam. Mace wanted more money, I think, to do the remix or to be in the to be in the Horse and Carrot. He wanted more money, and Cam was like, "Come on, man, I'm just starting. I don't got money like that. You supposed to be my homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm just starting. You know what I'm saying?" But he didn't see it that way as far as Mace. So that's what made Cam like, "Yo, I want to fuck with you." You know what I'm saying? And yo, they had beef going into like 2 decades. Cam's second album, SDE, Sports, Drugs, Entertainment, didn't go anywhere. So he went out of Epic Records, and Dame Dash did his magic to get him out of Epic Records, and he finally got the Rockefeller. And his third album is a classic as of today, because those are the only songs he knew. Oh Boy and Hey Ma from that album. And that album also introduced Wells Santana.
Yeah.
That's how Wells became a huge superstar, and he could have been bigger if he wasn't lazy. Because once he started getting the money, he had chicks all in his face. It's like he wanted to record when he felt like it. And also Jim Jones, you saw him introduce himself with that Ballad song. That's how we knew of Jim Jones. You saw him in the music videos, but you didn't hear him rapping. Once he started rapping, and I still ask myself this: why did Rockefeller didn't sign Jim Jones? But I think it had to do with Jay-Z.
Yeah. More likely.
Jay didn't want Jim Jones on Rockefeller, so Jim was like, "Fuck it, I'll just go get me an independent label and still keep it Dipset," and it worked out for him because he was able to build a name prior to being down with Dipset.
Right.
And once Baller came out, it put him over there.
You are not from Harlem. What?
Hold on. I'm gonna play this video of a Cameron talking about Jim.
Why do you keep thinking that you are from Harlem, bro? You are not from Harlem. I did not grow up with you, my nigga. I did not grow up with you. Contrary to what you believe, I did not grow up with you. You are from the Bronx. Did your grandmother live? Did your grandmother live in Harlem? Yes. Did you come see her? Yes. Did I see you time to time? Yes. I did not grow up with you. You talk about dick ride now. That's where this old shit. I would have left you alone. I would have left the old shit alone. But listen, dick ride. Do you remember how we met, nigga? Pause. So not met. How you got cool with us? This is how this started. I want y'all to go Google Cameron 1995 freestyle.
Was pretending to penance with a 44 Johnny Honey, and now I make Gotti money. Niggas wanna be cool, but couldn't piss in my potty money. And the stuff my nigga, your daughter, bucking in order, bucking the store, running for cops, like a report, sweating niggas like buckets of water. I got the jacket running, it's like looking for a spot. It's like fraud tonight, the body shit was snarky.
Don't make it a habit, G. Around me, extinguish two in your cavity. Cause where I'm from is like a ghost town. We packing toast clown, fuck around. Your bitch ass will get a blown crown. Doggy, you take the way you say you throw it flush shit. I make your block hotter than that state that Balky played.
Yeah, now go Google Mace, Cameron Cardan, DJ Clue.
Niggas don't understand, son. The bullets in their cap and they can't run. Niggas all on top of you, beat you down with handguns. Flush back slugs, but you never get the land one. Run with grimy niggas and die with shit your man done. You dream the world I'm living in. Wanna fuck the bitches I be swimming in. Cute, but don't confuse me as I'm feminine. Wilder than them cats that be rowdy to the Benjamin.
Google Children of the Corn 12-minute freestyle.
Nigga like the blast mags, put niggas in trash bags, so dash bags will get your ass tagged. Hey yo, the gruff been rough for years. I be fucking queers and throw the ass down the fucking stairs. Step to this and you a doom victim. Hey yo, I'm iller than that shit that fuck up your immune system.
Google Bloodshed and Cameron, Children of the Corn freestyle.
Snapped up, I dare to ask to act up. You hear me? Yeah, I'd rather off that you near me. I'd rather have you fear me than have your mother teary eyes. Fly with candles, 40 bottles, very dies. No, we lie. But the young kid had to show it. Yeah, see, I run with Mr. Kids. You'll have a twisted wig playing R. Kelly when you know my ass Mr. Big.
Are you at any of these places? No, nigga. You was not there, man. You wasn't there, nigga. This is what happened, how Jomo got cool with us. Those freestyles that we just showed y'all, go Google them, have fun with them when you get time. We were popping. It wasn't no internet. Mace, myself, Big L, even though Mace and Big L on the same page, Bloodshed, my man Herb McGruff, we were super duper popping in the street prior to the internet. Everybody knew we was about to get a record deal. Everybody knew this, nigga. It wasn't no secret. Basically, you heard our freestyles. And you came up to me one day when I was chilling in front of her, you said, and this word to my dead mother, yo, man, I heard the freestyles. Y'all killing shit. Yo, you know my grandmother died. If y'all want to come by and just hang out, y'all could. Y'all more than welcome. We like, all right, Jomo, thanks. It didn't really make sense at the time because we like, yo, my nigga, where's Jomo inviting us to his house for? Even though he cool nigga. But it didn't make sense to be going to Jomo house. More freestyles come out. Yo, I heard the new shit you did. I heard the new shit you did. Yo, you want to come through? Come through. Why? Why are we going to Jomo's house? Cool. One day, I'm leaving Mace's house on the west side, going back to the east side. I stop at Jomo's house. His grandmother died, God bless her dad. And he had a free crib. So yeah, I would bring some bitches over there to fuck sometime. A little crack maybe. I'd be at everybody's house though. I love my grandparents. My grandparents were strict. I stayed at Duke the God house. I stayed at Mace with Cuda. I stayed at her. I stayed a bunch of. I never needed nowhere to stay. You act like niggas on your couch. You was a fan, nigga. You begged us. You are a fan, nigga. A fan. We didn't grow up with you. I am from 140th and Lenox. I am from NFL. Up the block was 40 Wolves. Lou Simpsons, I'm on 142nd Cross Square. D. Ferg on number 8th Avenue. I don't see you around none of this. Shout out to my nigga, what's the nigga Final Four Billy and them used to, you're not from none of that. So you can sit around and act like you've been around all this Harlem shit and everything. You ever see somebody from Harlem try to act like they from Harlem so bad that you got to keep saying, I'm from Harlem? Niggas from Harlem know who's from Harlem. You don't have to keep saying you from Harlem. So that's first and foremost. All this, yo, niggas was on your couch. You were fanned out and you begged niggas to come to your house after you heard all these mixtapes. That's how you got in, nigga. You was so cool. And we was like, yo, Jomo's a nice guy. Mace like, yo, I think I'll teach him how to rap. Mace actually taught you how to rap. Literally. Literally. He taught you how to rap. You say it. Matter of fact, bring up the clip.
Mace helped me learn how to actually learn how to rap. Mace taught me how to rap. Mace actually showed me, he was the first person to show me how to rap. Mace actually sat me down and showed me the magic to rap.
We taught you how to rap, nigga. How you ran the whole organization. How you made Diplomat. Nigga, you ain't make none of this stuff. You was a fan. I put you down because you had a free crib and you was a nice guy. That's how you got down originally. Period. Now, to the next point. This all started because I asked 50 Cent a question. Cool. I thought it was cool to ask 50. The shit happened 20 years ago, however many years ago. I thought it was all good. I had no problem thinking, yo, okay. He tricked niggas out their spot, came to the spot. I know 50 said it. And they went under, he was funny. I thought it was funny when he said the shit. But I didn't think it'd be a big deal because you make up with every nigga that put hands on you. But I see the pattern now. If a nigga agree to disagree with you and don't want to take it that route because they got some genuine love for you, you keep going on and on and on. Every nigga that put hands on you or you get told take you cool with them. I see you with C Gutter. Junior Mafia, cool. I see you taking pictures with True Life. It's cool. Man, DC, y'all having sit-downs to work out. Gunshots was let off with that. Y'all having sit-downs to work it out. You tried to chase French Montana out the game. That ain't work out. Y'all got cool. So cool that you go to his video shoot. Pardon me, not his video shoot, his movie. You're sitting in the crowd watching the premiere, and they dissing you in the movie. You in the movie getting dissing. You got to eat it. You're just sitting in the crowd. Nah, nigga, they dissing you in the movie that you went to go see, bro. You ever wonder how you met Mano? Ask him how you met Mano. Mano gonna downplay because they cool now. He tried to press Mano one day because Mano first came out. He had a little record where he was saying, dissing the rappers. I don't know, he's dissing. He said nigga's name. So Jim Plus see Mano one day and was like, yo, what's up with all that saying my name? Man, say, who the fuck you talking to? Oh, you think I'm one of them niggas? You out your motherfucking mind? Now they the lobby boys. Every nigga that do something to put pressure on you, you sit there and work it out. But when niggas got a little genuine heart for you and all that, cool, that's the pattern. If they don't put hands on you, then you can keep going on and on and on. And I ain't promoting none of this. I think it's cool that you cool with everybody I name. You gonna be
all right. Okay. Because that's like a 24-minute video.
Yeah. Come on, bro.
Yeah. So what you think about that? What Killer just said, brother?
Oh my God! See, this is the shit that really had me looking at Cam. Like, come on, man! Like, that's like Nas responding to that young noble dude who made that diss song of him, and he feels okay. You calling my name, I'm gonna respond back. You know why Nas don't have to? Because Nas know I'm Gigantor.
Mm-hmm.
You're not on my level, nigga.
Right.
Hell, let's talk about Cameron talking about urinating on his daughter. I don't know if you remember that.
Nah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, he made a diss song of Nas, because remember, Nas said hip hop was dead and shit, and he was mentioning, Dipset and the South rappers, and Cam came out with a song saying something disrespectful about Nas's daughter.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I know those Queens niggas went to see that dude.
Oh, for sure. For sure. That's
like you talking about somebody's daughter. Like, come on, man. You taking it too far, man. You know what I'm saying? Now we'll get to a point where we gonna have to get violent. Keep it on record with, my homie. You know what I'm saying? You can diss him or about his face, clothes, whatever. But when you talk about someone's kid, you gotta make sure you got goons watching you 24/7. But this back and forth with Jones, this goes back to Jones and Jewels fucking with 50 at a concert.
Mm-hmm.
And they was on BET Rap City.
Mm-hmm.
Where 50 was, guest host, and he had Jim Jones on there and shit.
Yeah, that's where it started.
Right. And they haven't been the same since.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you something. Cam can act like he's an angel and everything, but he's not. There's a video surfacing of Jewel speaking on how he wasn't getting paid what he should have been getting paid when he was part of Dipset.
Mm-hmm.
And also, besides Jay-Z, Cam kept Jewels from furthering his career, because remember, Jewels was supposed to drop an album with Lil Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
If they would have came together and do that album, Jewels would be on a level where he's like, I don't need you anymore, Cam.
Yeah.
I don't need Jim Jones.
Right. Yeah, and if you look back at that Dips, their first album, who was the main star in that album? It was Jewels. I mean, Cam got a part into that. It was basically a Cam and Jewel.
The main star was Jewel.
Yeah, that was his coming out party. Pause, but that was his introduction into the music business.
Right.
Was that?
When they did a second Dipset album.
Yeah.
Santana.
Yeah. But when you talk about Dipset Anthem and all that, that's Jewels.
Yeah.
That's Jewels. Like that's like a New York anthem. It's Dipset Anthem. You know what I'm saying?
But, I mean, it's just sad, man. Like, come on, y'all in your 50s still beefing.
Mm-hmm.
Can't y'all, hug, give each other pounds,
but
do some reunion shows.
Yeah.
Where
And it's
Cam
funny.
do his shit, Joel could do his shit, do his songs, Jim Jones will do his. Maybe y'all could do an album together. I'm not saying it'll be all that, but just to do it.
Yeah.
And for them to act like, oh, Mace was the reason you started rapping, and this and the third, nigga, him and Mace, I just said this. They fell off when Mace wanted money to be a part of the Horse and Carriage song.
Yeah. And it's funny how Cam is talking about he cool with all the Jim is cool with all the people that was in odds with him and wanted to jump him. But at the same time, dude, you friends with all the people that you was in odds with too.
Thank you, 50.
Mace. Mace.
You cool with him, and I wouldn't be surprised if 50 still talking shit about you behind your back.
Nigga, he cool back with Mace. And they doing a show together. All them years you was talking about Mace ain't shit. If I see him out there, I'm gonna do something. Come on.
Your Horse and Carriage music video. And you wasn't talking to this nigga for decades.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why with all these beefs and stuff like that, I just be like, bro, just like you said, y'all niggas in y'all 50s talking about y'all beefing with each other still. It makes no sense, man. And then these beefs don't make no sense because you don't know how a person is gonna be, man. You don't know a motherfucker is fucking crazy. They might try to shoot you, they might try to kill you. You don't know how this shit is.
It doesn't need to be like that, man. Like, come on, y'all got enough money. See, this is why, man, Harlem is not what it should be.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you got other races, you got other group of races coming in here, buying up everything, and forcing us out.
Everything. And we keep letting them, and we keep letting it happen.
Yeah, because this crap, now is Jim Jones an angel? No, because I still didn't like how he treated Max B. I mean, that's your homie, and Max B, that was Future / Drake before Drake and Future.
Mm-hmm.
That man could have made Jim Jones. Oh my Lord.
Yeah. It would have been
Max
something.
B would have made Jim Jones a millionaire, billionaire by now. Where he could have done albums with Max B. He could have did like 10, 15 albums together.
Mm-hmm.
Could have made Harlem even more popular.
Exactly.
And you could have just sat back and just collect. Because anything that Max B touched would have went gold and platinum. No. You had to shit on your own homeboy.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had Jim Jones. Jim Jones trying to show you how to make money with the clothing line. And he also trying to show you how to also make money from other entities. But just like Joel, Jim Jones got lazy, especially with the Love and Skank Hop with Chrissy. It's like he felt he was Mr. Untouchable, and he was good with that. But I'd rather have a clothing line. I'd rather have a record label where I'm making money off of other artists.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm putting my name in other things besides rap, because I'm not saying you can't continue to do what you like doing, but you gotta say to yourself at some point, yeah, I gotta change clothes, man.
Mm-hmm. I want to play this video with Mano, man, clarifying the story and stuff. So I want to play this.
I've lost a couple by accident, and a couple of them would need to be pulled. And now the rest of them right now are just like cancer.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with Kim Osorio.
Thank you.
And New Mano. We've been arguing Mano down. But just trying to show a different side of things to you.
Yeah, I respect it, but
and
nobody's stealing my son ever.
And some things are truth and some things are not true.
Yeah.
And there's been some things said about you recently. Now, in the midst of all this Cameron, Jim Jones issues, because I know you are really close. You are a lobby boy, you and Jim Jones. And Cameron said some things while Mace ate his popcorn about your relationship with Jim Jones and how it all started. So I want to get your side of things. Here's what Cameron said.
You ever wonder how you met Mano? Ask him how you met Mano. Mano gonna downplay because they cool now. He tried to press Mano one day because Mano first came out. He had a little record dissing the rappers. I don't know he's dissing. He said his name. So Jim plus see Mano one day and was like, yo, what's up with all that saying my name? Mano said, who the you talking to? Oh, you think I wanted that? You out your motherfucking mind? Now they the lobby boys. Every that do something to put pressure on you, you sit there and work it out. But when got a little genuine heart for you and all that, cool, that's the pattern.
All right, so what happened when
the song he's talking about is a song that put me in the game. It was a song called Rumors, where I was talking about all the rumors in the industry. So just for clarity purposes. And the thing about that is that I mentioned him in the song. I ain't mentioned Jimmy. So early on, my Jimmy and my tension came from me mentioning Cam.
Okay.
So Jimmy didn't like me. So we would kind of see each other and kind of like, have these, maybe face fights. You understand? Nothing ever happened, right? So we were in Atlanta, and we had a conversation. He didn't approach me and ask and press me and none of that. We had a conversation. It wasn't spectacular. Nobody swung. Nobody, I think the thing is this: you could dislike a person from a distance because you think you don't like them, right? But once we started to talk and we seen that we had things in common, we was cool from that point on. We've been way cooler than we was than we was off. You understand? Because we didn't know each other.
That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago. So the thing is, so when you say that you gotta understand that his energy for me was for Cam.
Okay.
You understand? So that it was for Cam. That was his energy for me. Like he wasn't falling to me.
So it was kind of true, but exaggerated.
It wasn't the conversation didn't go like that.
Okay,
it wasn't
there was a little bit of an issue, but it wasn't as big as
it wasn't. Okay. It was definitely some tension there. It was definitely it needed to be addressed, and a conversation was had, and that happened in Atlanta.
How do you face fight? What is
the face fight is like, you looking, I'm looking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like
ice grill.
Yeah. So it was that.
All right.
Yo, is that Angela Yee?
Yeah.
Oh God. You see why
I know.
You gonna have to pay me $500,000 to be on these goddamn podcasts, bro.
Yeah.
Let me wrap this up real quick, man. Like, and Jones, just sit down somewhere. No, none of your homies, none of your peoples, whatever is on your mind, just talk about it. Come on, man. Y'all made history together, man. You letting beefs with other rappers and whatever y'all beefing of keep y'all from continuing the legacy of Dipset, man. You got people urinating on y'all legacy. Like, dead this shit and dead it fast, man. You don't want to be in your 60s, 70s, 80s still hating one another. I mean, come on, man. We don't have that many legends from Harlem. You don't.
Yeah.
So I just hope for their sake they give each other pounds, give each other hugs, and they could do some reunion shows. You know what I'm saying? Maybe do one more album together as a group. You know what I'm saying? Because come on, man. They the reasons Harlem music went straight to the top. I don't care what anyone says.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we're moving on to, this is the last one for the night. Remy and Pat. You know, when Pat and Remy got together, before she shot someone in the stomach and had to do some jail time,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I don't know, man, because, listen, you in jail, Pat got those baddies that's going to be all in his face. He can smash as many as, you know what I'm saying, he wants. But he stayed loyal to Remy. You know what I'm saying? He kept it in the pants, and he made sure he took care of her children, which she didn't have to. How many men is going to be? I'm not saying men don't take care of other men's children, but when it comes to hip hop, rappers ain't going to be taking care of your kids.
Mm-hmm.
Pat did. Pat made sure you had commissary to get your snacks or whatever. Pat came to see you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he held you down, and when you finally got out, while she was still on probation, he made sure you ain't do anything stupid that put you back in jail. She was able to get with Fat Joe to do and Fresh Montana to do the song all the way up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She was on some podcast show with Joe Budden.
Mm-hmm.
Forget the name of it. She was doing her thing at first. And it looked like, you know what I'm saying, you know, Remy was going to be that face for female rappers.
Mm-hmm.
And Pat was Pat, you know, battle raps, you know, the mixtapes. And when K. Slade died, he, you know, took over his show. And members of K. Slade, but this chick, you want to destroy a marriage and a family for a hood ass battle rapper no one know of and no one fucking cares.
Right. That happened to look similar. That looks similar looking to Papoose. Ain't that something?
Mm-hmm. So you go from a black man who's established. He has money. He has his rides. He's, you know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing in the music industry versus somebody, let me just say it again, no one knows of. Like, you know, I heard they, on certain dates, Remy's paying for
it. That's crazy. That's crazy.
You going to the Hooters restaurants. You going to the Arby's, the Outback restaurants. And listen, when you become somebody like Papoose, you want to go to Hell's Kitchen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
You're not trying to be at these low-key whatever restaurants.
I wouldn't even be surprised if she was paying most of the stuff on for old boy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be surprised at that.
Let me tell you how bad.
The dude still battle rapping, so you know.
Thank you.
That just tells you.
It's not like him messing with Remy helped him. It hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
It is how it hurt him, and it hurt Remy big time. It was another battle rapper. I gotta find out his name. He destroyed Remy and him combined. He was talking about what was going on between those two. It was like, I know he was saying to himself, is this nigga stupid? You bringing Remy to a battle? Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. And you know he did. You know he enjoyed it.
Yeah, Geechee Gotti. That's his name.
Geechee Gotti, yeah.
Matter of fact,
He
hold on.
ethered those two.
Bring it up right here.
Every interview, he show his admiration and tell the world how his woman the greatest. Nigga, he held you down in prison for 6 years. I know it was nice. He cried big tears. He stood by you by your biggest accomplishment, front row, giving you big tears. Now y'all got a beautiful baby girl who oh so amazing. He'd be damned if he lose you to this bozo with braces. Nigga, hey, the world ain't never supposed to know what you and me going through. But this nigga behind closed doors running his mouth like a hoe supposed to do. Got niggas making blogs and YouTubes. People arguing in the comments if those posts is true. Cause them TMZ and shade room outlets, they only know you. Listen, should have fucked with me, I wouldn't have ran my mouth. He took you out to eat the best foods. When you ain't feeling good, he put you back in the best moods. Yeah, he knocked him out because he be damned to keep seeing you get stepped to by some nigga he socked out and stood over like a step stool. If you think he didn't love you, he would have put up with all of this shit. Yo, Papoose. Yes, sir. That's how you talk to your bitch, nigga. Every interview.
Geechee. Yes, sir.
And the reaction of Remy, she didn't get angry. She didn't get in homeboy's face, wanting to knock him the F out.
Mm-hmm.
She just allowed him to destroy her and that bum ass nigga right there in her face.
Exactly.
So that right there told you she didn't give a fuck about Papoose.
Exactly.
And I had to give Papoose his due because he kept his distance. He tried his best to make the family work, but it's like she wanted to do what she wanted to do, you know. And that's when Papoose just said, you know what, man? I'm not trying to protect something that doesn't want to be protected. I'm not trying to hold on to something that doesn't want to be held on.
Yep.
So he got with Shorty, who's that professional boxer that they did a movie on.
Yeah, Clarissa Shields. Shout out to Clarissa Shields, Flint's own from Michigan. So shout out to Clarissa Shields. Her fight gonna be on February 2nd too in Flint. So y'all check that out. I might go to that, but nah, I can't go. I'm gonna be at a game. So wait, hold on. I might because the game are early, so I might go to that. But
she's a zillion times finer than Remy. You know what I'm saying? And she has her own money. And
I don't know about finer, but I understand what you mean.
Well, I'm not saying Remy is ugly because she's far from ugly, but it's like,
no, I'm not saying Remy is ugly. I'm talking about like Clarissa. I'm not gonna say Clarissa Shields look better than Remy or anything like that. But yeah, she do. Yeah, but Clarissa do got her own money for sure. She do got her own money.
That's
for sure.
That's a huge upgrade.
Yeah, she got her own money. She got a. If I'm not mistaken, I think she got her own gym in Flint. If I'm not mistaken, I think she do. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong or not. I think she do got her own. She got her own gym out here. She be putting on her own promotions and she be putting on her own fights and stuff down here and shit. So anybody that say that she don't have her own money and put up her own money, I just let you know she does that.
Yo,
straight up.
There's a clip on Instagram where she's speaking on she was taking care of every damn body, and they was treating her like she was nothing, not being appreciative, not saying, yo, listen, whatever you need, I got your back. Because once it was a movie about her,
Yeah.
It's like everybody now knows who she is.
Mm-hmm.
But Remy's in her feelings. But she was hoping that would continue to be the punching bag. Just allowing her to do what the fuck she wants to do. And have no fucks. But once he got with that, boxer from your town, Michigan, that's when she started, wanting to run her mouth, talk shit about, how he's this and how he's that. But you started with the cheating.
Mm-hmm.
You were the one that was disloyal.
Right.
You
and still being disloyal.
Right. You were the one that wasn't happy being married to Papoose.
See, and this is another reason why I always tell guys, like, it don't matter how good this is another example of you can't be a good guy towards every female. This is another example. You can't, when you try to do so much, you waiting 10 years for this chick. Like, I don't know too many people that would be waiting 10 years for somebody to get out of jail. Hell, I couldn't even do 1 or 2, let alone 10, and don't be with no female. That's unheard of. And then you ain't hear, you didn't hear nothing or a chick saying that she was with him over those years that she was in prison. So that lets you know how loyal he really was. But that doesn't get talked about. Now, if it was the other way around, not too many females is gonna stick around with a dude in jail. Let's be real.
Thank you.
Let's be real. But this is another example of no matter what you do, it's not gonna work.
Steve, you have a few that will fuck with a nigga that's in jail.
Not too many. Not too many.
Not too many. Hell, but here's why that number is still high. You got correctional females, those big booty, big breast bitches.
Mhm.
They be fucking the
Yeah, they do.
criminals, the big muscle, beard ass niggas.
They do.
I'm just saying.
They do.
You have a Netflix documentary of a white correctional bitch. She threw her career away for this white dude who was facing all types of charges, and I think he was supposed to be convicted. She helped him get out of the goddamn correctional facility, and was on some Bonnie and Clyde shit with him.
Right.
I mean, I just want to put that out there with what you saying, but her thing is, I'm gonna use this nigga to do the Love and Skank Hop New York, then do the podcast with Joe Budden. I already got the song with Fat Joe and French Montana popping off, and then once I do that, I don't need this nigga anymore. That was her mentality.
Right.
But if you notice, she had that ugly ass yellow hair in the middle with the other hair. You could tell she was a hood chicken head bitch.
Yeah, for sure.
That was the type of chick you like. Yo, she will fuck with niggas that's grimy, robbing, stealing, beating up elderly women, you know what I'm saying, and elderly men, selling nickel dime bags. That was your type of female.
Right.
When she came out of jail, she was a brand new Remy. I mean, I don't know how brand new, because I mean, again, you had Hell's Kitchen when it comes to Papoose, but you still messing with Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, nigga rappers.
Waffle House.
Yeah, the Waffle House, the IHOPs. And Papoose is buying jewelry and taking you to foreign countries and shit, but you want to be with the hood niggas.
Yeah, you can't take the hood out of a chick, man. Shoot.
No, that's why Pat. And she can't divorce him because She's the breadwinner.
Mm-hmm.
So if she divorced him, he gonna be making a whole lot of money.
Yep.
Because even though Pat got his money, he don't have Remy's money.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Remy, because Remy can always do lean back. Yeah. I'm conceited and whatever. And when she does those songs on stage, the chicks in the crowd gonna go nuts. Nobody's gonna go nuts over Papoose. Papoose don't have no classic hit songs that we can say, yeah, that was lit.
Right.
But, and I think the reason she did what she did was because Pat was just boring. Pat wasn't Fat Joe, Method Man, LL Cool J, Busta Rhymes.
Yeah. A local nigga, basically.
Right.
As Queen Latifah would say on Juice, local.
Right. Yeah, basically. Yeah, you local. So,
okay.
I mean, Remy knows, in the words of that detective, the boy had been born from Menace to Society. You know you fucked up, don't
you? Shout out to Bill Duke.
Yeah, he's not alive anymore, but you know.
Yeah, rest in peace, my guy. Rest in peace.
Great actor, but you know, this is why you can't save bitches. You cannot save them. Because the minute you save them, they're going to act brand new, and they ain't going to want you anymore.
Yeah, it's just like this story about this guy who was helping his girl, helping her get a degree and getting into the hospital field or whatever. He helped her like crazy. Once she got established and got her money, she wound up leaving old boy. When he went through tough times, she straight left him because she felt like she couldn't take care of a dude that's making less than her, or she couldn't support no broke dude. But this guy supported you when you was broke. And that just brings back to what Pete was just talking about. You can't save these chicks. You can't. You can't save no chick that don't want to be saved. And if she's not doing the same thing for you, don't even mess with her. And this is a prime example of like with Remy. This is a prime example of a chick that is disrespectful and do not care about you. They don't care about what you've done in the past, the love and all that. It just goes back to this money shit. You know, the money didn't make. She liked it, the hood dudes. Some of these females, they just like hood dudes. Sometimes money don't matter to them. They just get tired of it. After a while, when a woman has been with someone that long, she gets tired of them. Oh, it's the same old routine, same old dick, same old this, same old sex, same old this. They get tired of that after a while, and they want to see something new. Even with us, we get tired. We'll get tired of a female quick. You know what I'm saying? She doing the same thing every day. You'd be like, oh my God. Like, yo, I'm getting tired of this shit. That's how it was. And Papoose had to get up on Clarissa Shields and stuff, which I ain't mad at. He moved on when he's supposed to. He didn't got with a chick who can fight. So Remy can't do all that. I'm about to drag this person and stuff like that talk she was talking on Love and Hip Hop, because Clarissa Shields will whoop your ass. She whooping dudes' ass. So she can't do all that stuff. You gotta know, you gotta just stop with the disrespect now. But with a lot of our women, they always been disrespectful. They always been not caring. That's just how it is. That's how it always is with most of our women. I'm not gonna say every woman is like that, but most of them are like that. that's the change of this society, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of this stuff that's been going on that you be like, sometimes you wonder, is there even love in relationships anymore? Do people want to know each other anymore? Want to get to know each other? And with most of them, it's not. They don't care.
Oh, and we gonna do a video of basically the death of the dating game.
Mm-hmm.
No, the death of dating.
I like that.
Yeah, the death of dating. Because it's, every time I'm watching a video of a female complaining, either a homeboy paying for her groceries, want to take her to Starbucks, over going to a fancy, I think they call it Michelin restaurants. I forget how they pronounce it. It starts with the M. When you get a nice grade and they put your restaurant with the other big name restaurants, I gotta get the name of it again.
Oh shit! I think I know what you're talking about. I just can't.
Yeah.
Just can't think of the name. Just can't think
And it's
of it.
like just back and forth, crying like a fucking bitch over what I want from a man, what I expect from a man, what a man's supposed to do, and this, that, and the third. Men, same thing. I expect this from a woman, and all this other shit. I'm
Michelin.
like, that's why dating is dead.
I think it's Michelin.
Yeah. But to close this out, Remy gonna be sorry for the treatment that she, is doing to Papoose, because you wasn't shit when you were in doing all them years. And if it wasn't for Pap holding her down, she wouldn't be what she is today.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm gonna let niggas know, when they came to Pap and those freestyles on other people's songs, you couldn't touch that nigga. Matter of fact, you heard of Papoose on Hot 97.
Mm-hmm.
You seen him on Funk Master Flex radio show and other people's radio show.
Right. Exactly.
He got chips. He's not broke.
Mm-hmm.
But he does the smart things. He moves silent as a rock.
Yep.
Don't let people know how you feel. Don't let people know what's going on with you.
That's right.
And that's a problem with women like Remy, man. You know what I'm saying? You never happy.
Yeah, that's a majority of these women in America. They ain't never happy. Even if they get what they want, they still don't be happy. They'll still fuck around with another dude.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Remy better not think she's getting a Cool J, a Method Man, a Jay-Z, or a Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts types.
Nah, she definitely ain't getting with no Jalen Hurts.
Or Jalen Bronson.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't getting those type of men. And you know why you're not gonna get those type of men? Because they don't got time for the love and skank cop Section 8 headaches they gonna have to deal with.
Yeah, they'd rather deal with a white girl.
Well, you still gotta be careful with them, because they only want to be around you because it's a good image for them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me get with a black nigga, and I could use him, and when I get sick and tired of him, I can leave his ass. I don't know how many times I gotta say this, man. Y'all black dudes better stop thinking, okay, I'm gonna go get me some vanilla cream over the chocolate.
Right.
The woman It shouldn't be about skin color. It should be what comes out that woman's mouth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
As long as that woman conducts herself with class, dignity, her breast is not always out. And that's another thing, man. I can't be with no woman who always want to have her titties out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a time and a place for everything, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta have your titties out, and you don't have to be wearing everything tight. Just you can get me all wild and excited. That gonna have me turned off. Like, yeah, you doing too much.
And I'm glad you said that, because some women will think that you hating and stuff like that. It's just when you get older, man, you start to you don't see that type of shit like young dudes do. Like, young dudes don't even give a shit. They like, hey, she could dress class, she half naked, she twerking, she doing all that shit. Man, I still fuck with her. Man, but when you in your 30, when you 30 and up and 40 and up and stuff like that, man, you don't think about shit like that. You start thinking about genuine relationship or genuine females. You don't think about all that dumb shit. I say, yeah, I mean, of course you want to fuck every now and then, but at the same time, you just like, you don't feel like dealing with the dumb shit, the women that's half naked, the sassy mouth chick, the disrespectful chick, the women who be coming out here asking to go shopping. They don't even want to go on dates no more. They want you to take them shopping. They want you to take them to this shopping spree and doing all this stuff. So it's like, it's not even worth it, man. I tell dudes all the time, man, you might as well just keep your money, or you go somewhere that fits you into your cash bracket. You ain't got to go to all of these fancy places to have a good time. You can go to a regular spot and have a good time with a chick, or even by yourself. You don't need a bitch to have fun. You can have fun by your fucking self. And meet these hoes.
Yeah, but we're gonna talk about that on another video.
Yeah.
Bottom line, man. I mean, you dropped the ball, and you dropped the ball big time. Like, you gotta learn to be thankful for having somebody who was thinking of you when you was at your worst.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not saying I didn't do some things that probably made Remy say, okay, so fuck it, I'm gonna go do me. But at the end of the day, man, like, come on.
Yeah.
You could have kept you could have kept what you was doing behind closed doors.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The world does not need to know who you fucking, who you messing with. You have to keep your dirty laundry in the laundry bag.
Yep. Yeah, you got to, man.
You don't see people carrying their dirty laundry when they go into the laundry mats. They have their dirty laundry in a laundry bag.
Mm-hmm.
And they take them out of the laundry bag and put them in the washing machine.
Exactly.
Put the whites with the whites and the colors with the colors.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But that's something that Remy gonna have to figure out, because these days you can't give advice to women like Remy. Remy gonna feel I could do what I want, how I want, no fucks given. Anyway, just want to give a shout out to Steve's friends and others listen to this special podcast special. This is Paul Pacino signing out, and we will speak again.
Yeah, for sure. Just want to give a shout out to everybody who, tuned in, looking at the video, man. Facebook and YouTube, man. Shout out to DC1 for joining in onto the show earlier. Shout out to Simply Deep 1985. Even shout out to you, Blue, even though you comment and everything. But hey, like I said, it is what it is. And just everybody, man, like and subscribe to the channels, man. The New Breed 313 Sports and the main channel 313 The New Breed Real Talk. I'm actually live on both channels right now and on the Facebook. Like and subscribe to the D313 XP, myself, DC1, Nomas J313. Got a couple of podcasts I'm in the works of, man. The FYF podcast, man, and the Raise the Stake podcast. Hopefully, I have everything this year. Still working on it, man. So, and just shout out to the Detroit Fan Report, man. Bandit, Day, Chris, everybody that's on that. Maniac Tim, my man Mike Banks, Sergio Rodriguez, my man Beast Morris, Dante, my man Ark, Ed, Drew, just everybody, man. Just anybody that's doing a podcast. Like I say, man, do your thing. Don't give a damn what people think. Just keep doing your thing, man. Don't care what nobody think. It don't matter if you got 1 view, 100 views, 1,000 views, 1,000,000 views. Just keep doing and talking what you talking, man. Everybody's not going to get paid or be in a situation or be in a high situation that quickly. It takes time. So just remember that. With that being said, man, this your boy, Steve-O, New Breed, 313 Sports, 313 The New Breed Real Talk. More stuff coming soon, man. I know I've been slacking for a while, but hey, man, it's going to all come together. I'm going to do more videos. This is a new year. This 2025, New Year's resolution. Man, let's do the damn thing. Make some shit happen. And to all my fellas, man, fuck these hoes. Get your money. I'm out this bitch. Peace out.